Hey everybody, welcome to another Sol Speaks Q&A session. Apologies for the delay on this one, but yeah, Hannah and I are here. And we'll be here to answer you guys' questions. She's a bit grumpy right now, because she was sitting on the chair, napping, and I had to take her spot. It's okay, B. You're so grumpy. How y'all doing today? Just adjust this a little bit. Damn it. I hate this webcam. Here we go. What would a Gravity Falls holiday special look like? I don't know. Like Gravity Falls, but with Christmas, I guess. Or how, well, I mean, they technically already had a holiday special, the Summerween one. So, I guess just that. Hello, hello. Oh, hello. What are my thoughts on the YouTube's advertiser-friendly guidelines? Well, I mean, if you follow me on Twitter, you'd know that it does have me fairly concerned because, yeah, I swear a lot. Like, ridiculous amounts. So, I'm keeping a close eye on my monetization to see if it gets taken away, because I've heard that it can happen without you being notified. But so far, nothing has particularly happened to me. But, I'm expecting to see something soon. But overall, the general concept is fucking ridiculous. Like, probably the stupidest thing they've done in a while. And I just feel bad for everyone who's affected by it. It sucks ass. El Nino Hero. Yeah, sure, I'd like to say that. Well, the thing about the guidelines is that they don't remove videos. It's not copyright. It's just they remove your ability to make money on them. Which is insane, because, I mean, there were some, wow, I just lost my train of thought mid-sentence. That doesn't usually happen to me. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Sorry. It sucks. It sucks really bad. Yeah, basically they're not removing videos, they're just taking away people's ability to monetize them. To be honest, the Alpha and Omega was played by my brother, who no longer lives with me. He moved to Montreal, so I don't think the Alpha and Omega is going to be making any appearances anytime soon. So, EBB. I have seen the Invader Zim comics. I don't think they're very good. In fact, the comic book series that accompanies a cartoon is never particularly good, except for a couple issues of the Bravest Warriors comic. That's it, but whoa, Kumo! The Samurai Jack one wasn't very good. Bravest Warriors got really stupid. The Invader Zim one's not so good. The Pony ones are not so good, which I've only read like one or two because my brother liked them. But yeah. You can send me a link on Twitter. I haven't read The Incredibles. I'm not really a comic books kind of person. I'm more manga. Okay, sounds good. You know, I love fan art. I know I said I was gonna do a fan art contest again this year, but to be honest, I think once a year is a good rate, because Yeah, more than once a year seems a bit, excessive. So yeah, probably February next year will be another art contest. If my channel is still, around. Not taken down by copyright strikes. I actually have an appeal that's ending tomorrow on the Coraline review, which got randomly claimed, so I've appealed it and it got rejected, so I appealed it again, and tomorrow we shall see if I can get my monetization reinstated. So, yep. Have I seen Highway 35 World Race? No. I didn't watch the 3DS Direct today because I was, working. Oh my god, I can't even string words together here. Yeah, I was working for a while. Yes, claims are still absolutely a thing. Yeah, I have a Facebook page. My thoughts on stepping on a Lego? Well, it hurts like a bitch. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, it's just raised up a little too high. I didn't watch BoJack Horseman, but I will do a review on it anyway. Or sorry, eventually. I will be doing a review on it eventually. Oh my god, am I having a stroke or something? I can't talk properly. What do I do for work? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be saying. I did get a new job, and at this point, I'd rather not be revealing... Hanabi? No, not Hanabi. I'd rather not reveal as many intimate details as I used to. So I do have a new job, but I'm not going to be saying what it is. And it's not prostitution or webcamming or anything like that. It's a legitimate job. I'm just not going to be telling you guys. So I have not reviewed Futurama. It was actually on my list, or on my schedule for a while, but it got bumped out, and it'll probably be next year I'll be doing a review of it. I haven't, I will be doing Ruby eventually. In fact, it's scheduled for later this year, if I can actually get it done. So, yeah. Can you hug the cat? She'll be grumpy, but... if you want to see her.
Hobby! Hey! No, you're so cool.
She is grumpy. She is grumpy Grumpersons today. It's okay, B. You're so grumpy all the time. Yeah, sorry, she's super grumpy right now. Do I prefer adult shows or general audience shows? I prefer any show that can entertain me. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Are you gonna be like that? Yeah, she ain't having any of that. Okay, anyway, how would I feel about a Kingdom Hearts animated movie or series? A series would be good, but they would need to do it right. Although keep in mind that, what's it called? I mean, there's so many adaptations of it now. There's the manga, the graphic novel, the novel. There's a lot of adaptations of it, so, yeah. Have I seen Red vs. Blue? I don't know what that is. Oh, no! Hanabi, I don't know. I don't know what she wants. Am I a fan of Jessie Otaku? No. Yeah, you can't make a Kingdom Hearts movie. Because they tried that and it was like 3 hours long. What are my thoughts on people that think animation is a child-only thing? They can go fuck right off, okay? Because animation is just another way of expressing things. In fact, it didn't used to be for children. It was mainly for adults. And then somewhere along the line, people just started thinking it was just for kids. And now it's still associated with that stigma, and it pisses me off. Do I have any hopes for Rick and Morty Season 3? Yeah, I bet it's gonna be great. Do I think Portal should become a movie? No. Hanabi! Stop trying to break the door down. Alright, she's being annoying today. Thank you, Time Lord 1452. That's very nice of you to say. Family Guy is not a kids show. I mean, it's a very immature show at times, but it's not a kids show. Thoughts on reaction videos? I fucking hate them. I despise them, and I'm glad that no one reacts to my videos because I would have to go on a big copyright striking tirade or whatever, and no one wants that. Do I think Sausage Party will change people's thoughts on animation? No. It's not the very first adult animated movie ever. I mean, look at Ralph Bakshi, Fritz the Cat, everything like that. Adult animation has been around for a long time. Just because it's mainstream doesn't mean it's any different. I mean, Sausage Party was good, you know, but it wasn't incredible. In fact, it was downright annoying at times, but it was still good. Thank you, Eternal Demise. It's nice. We're having a Disney dress-up day for our homecoming at school, and I'm dressing up as No Face. Who would I dress up as? Well, not nobody, because they all wear dresses, and I'm sorry, but I never wear dresses, ever. My ankles are never exposed. Do I have a Halloween costume prepared yet? No, because I don't think I'm gonna have time to trick-or-treat. You love my hair? My hair is, like, really poofy today. I fell asleep, after a shower, and it dried in the towel, so it's all poofy. I don't like Peridot at all. And as I said in my Steven Universe Season 2 and 3 update, I find her really annoying, scene-stealing, and fan-servicey. So, yeah. Who will win an Oscar for animation next year? I'm betting it's gonna be Disney or Pixar. My hair looks nice and poofy. I don't like it when it's poofy. I prefer it when it's straight. So, yeah. I don't like it this way. Have I ever heard of a band called Waves? No. No. I'm not saying it's I'm not saying it's an imperfection. I like my hair. It's just, it's poofier than normal. So I prefer it when it's much straighter. What's my least favorite Disney movie? Of the ones I've seen, Home on the Range. It's fucking terrible. And I just put fingerprints all over my glasses. Beef. Sorry. Where is the best place to get tips on editing YouTube videos? Honestly, the best place is just to, well, not steal from others, but to look at the examples that others use and adapt your own style from that. Because there's no one correct way to edit a YouTube video. It's just do it the way that you think is right. Why do you think... okay. Why do you think sex is stigmatized when it comes to including it in entertainment like video games and animation? Well, because nudity and sex are taboo. You know, people are squeamish, and they have, shame? So it's just a thing that you don't show. Personally, I don't care, and if I was in charge of the world, clothing would be optional. As in, if you wanted to just walk around ball-slappy naked, then fine by me. But you can't go around, raping people and being ball-slappy naked. It's just, if it's a hot day and you don't feel like wearing clothing, well, just don't. It's up to you. So, yeah. Am I into Pokemon? Not particularly. I mean, I have nothing against Pokemon other than some of the stupider designs that it has. But, I don't hate Pokemon, I don't particularly care for it, but yeah. My thoughts on feminazis? Oh. Honestly, not much. I mean, they're annoying and shrill, and I wish they would stop, because they are just... Most of the time, they're advocating the opposite side of sexism that they're trying to, they're trying to fight against. So it's completely illogical and counterintuitive to me. Because I fight for equal rights, not for one gender or person or whatever being better than anyone else. Because to me, we all come from a vagina and we all end in a hole, so, who cares? But what about the children? Fuck the children! I hate children! Okay? Look, being naked will not scar a child. Maybe, unless, well, okay. No, you know what, if in 1,000 years nudity became the norm as opposed to being, ooh, you're gonna go to jail for being naked, then there'd be no reason for children to be scarred because it would just be part of the, social fabric. So, yeah. I fuck the children. Children ruin everything. I was actually talking to a coworker about this today. I despise children with every inch of my heart. And it's not that I would want to see children dead. I just hate them because they ruin everything. So, yeah. What about cats? Can they be naked? Well, cats are naked. If you're the kind of moron who puts clothing on your pets, then you deserve to be flame roasted. Do I like DuckTales? I've never really seen it, to be honest. What about pedos, though? Well, this is the same argument as transgender people in the changing rooms or whatever. Just because you are naked with a person who is the same gender as you, who might be sexually attracted to you, that doesn't mean they're just gonna run up to you and rape the shit out of you. Sure, that might happen less than 1% of the time, but to limit everybody's liberties because of the 0.0001% of people that would do that, it doesn't make sense to me. That's just saying that people have no self-control whatsoever. It's okay, well, that's the thing, is there are certain times where you shouldn't be naked, like at work. I think clothing would be mandatory, but I'm saying, if I was going to go get my mail, and it was 39 degrees outside, 39 degrees Celsius, that is, so fucking hot, I don't want to have to put on clothes just to go get my damn mail from the community box. I just want to walk outside, just ball slappy naked. It's hot. I don't want to have to do that. So, yeah. That's what I mean, is that on your personal time, if you feel like being naked, that should just be allowed. But yeah, working while naked, I admit, would be distracting. So, yeah. Favorite book based on a movie? I don't usually do that. I usually watch movies based on books. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just against clothing in general. My favorite live action movie? I don't know. I don't really watch live action stuff. Maybe UHF, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that it's up to you when to be naked. Obviously, you don't want to be, making greasy, spitty food when there's grease flying everywhere because you'd burn yourself. I'm saying is that if you're a consenting adult, then you should have every right to be naked when you please. So, yeah. Thoughts on The Dark Crystal? I've never seen it. Favorite one-liner? I don't know. I've never played Overwatch. What draws me to cartoons? I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why. One reason why I get turned off from live action is because I want to be a director one day, and I can actually kind of see everything that's going on in live action. I can see when the cuts are, what the stage directions are, the blocking. The sets never look like real things to me. There's something about animation that just suspends my, my sharp eyes. And I like animation for creativity, and I prefer it. Plus, I hate real gore, but I love animated gore. So, yeah. Uh, worst animated movie? I don't know. I've never seen all of them. Any fan animation YouTube channels I enjoy watching? There's a lot of source filmmaker animators I like watching, like Konstantin Yamaruk. I also like Sir Pello as well. It's funny, too. What's my least favorite type of animation? You know what? 3D animation, just because when 2D animation is done badly, it's still got kind of a charm to it. Same with stop motion, but when 3D's done badly, it's so, like, creepy and weird, and you're just like, it's like the Video Brinkano movies, how badly CG they are. That, yeah, I think that definitely, yeah. So 3D is great though, but when it's done badly, that's when it's the worst. Favorite scene in Twilight Princess? The one where Zant shows up at the Lineru Spring and he basically kills the spirit there and then turns the place back into Twilight and basically tortures Midna and shoves a gigantic crystal in your head. It's pretty sweet. That was the time when Zant was his most intimidating, and before he got turned into a spoiled temper tantrum child that blew up like a balloon. My thoughts on Keemstar? Okay, so I felt this way before the whole hating Keemstar thing blew up, and I know that sounds particularly hipstery, but it's true. I have hated Keemstar since I learned about him. I watched his video with Grade A Under A versus some douchebag, and I thought that he needed to go away. Like, if it had just been Grade A, just reaming this guy, it would have been so much more entertaining, but every time Keemstar opened his mouth, I wanted to punch him in the face. And he's such a slimy fucking, I wish he would go away. Like, obviously I don't wish death on him, but, because that's way too extreme. But he's a scumbag, based on what I've seen. And it's not, just because he did it in the past, doesn't make him any less of a scumbag in the present. So I do not like Keemstar at all. I hate him. I have seen Codename Kids Next Door. I watched it quite a while ago. It used to be one of my favorite shows on TV. Then I stopped watching, and I haven't seen it for a long time. Zant or Girahim? You know what? Equal. Because Girahim kind of starts out a little bit silly, and he can be sort of intimidating. Zant is very intimidating in the start, but then he goes so silly and stupid at the end that he loses it. I don't eat yogurt. What's it called? I actually was planning to do a whole month of Video Brinkano movies where it would be 3 a week. So 3 movies in one. And it wouldn't be a traditional review like the ones I do where I break it down. It would be a more like John Tronny, I hate everything, nostalgia critic-y kind of review. Because, I mean, they're all terrible. There's no reason to break them down like that. So, yeah. But then IHE did his not Disney search for the worst, and now it seems kind of pointless to do that. Am I a writer? Yes. If Legend of Zelda received another animation adaptation, that rhymes, would it be better if Link could talk or couldn't talk? Couldn't talk. I think that Link needs to remain silent. Keem shouldn't be allowed on YouTube anyway. He originally got his account banned. Okay, well, this is the thing, is you do have to take into account freedom of speech. He's allowed to do what he wants, but that doesn't stop him from being a complete and utter douche nozzle, and I fucking hate him, but, yeah. How long or tiring was that to do the Lorax video only rhymes? You know what's interesting? Is the script writing was actually faster than normal, because my normal type of speaking wants to be in rhyme. It's weird. But yeah, rhyming is very easy for me, so I don't, it did not take long at all. So, yeah. Do I think Star Fox should get an anime? No, because they did a Star Fox animation and it turned out quite bad. If I didn't have YouTube around, what would I do? Probably still be watching cartoons, just not as, religiously as I do now for review. I would definitely be animating more and pursuing more, I would be sending out more scripts, more pitch bibles, things like that. I already said my favorite animators from YouTube are Sir Pello, Konstantin Yamaruk, he used to be Rubber Fruit, but he kind of disappeared. Basically, any source filmmaker animators I quite like. Ethiomod as well, El Toro, 64 Russ. Those guys are great. Was the rhyming fun? Yeah, it was fun, actually. There was a couple lines that I had to redo because they just didn't flow very well, but overall, yeah, the rhyming was fun. Why do I hate Sailor Moon? Because it's insulting and stupid and repetitive. At least to me. Of course I've heard of Rebel Taxi. What video games do I think should get an animated show? Silent Hill. And I mean good Silent Hill, not bad Silent Hill. Is there a review I did and would want to change my score? No. No. Have I played Dead Space? Yeah, I actually did play it when I worked at a video game store, and it obviously wasn't the right environment because I didn't enjoy it very much, but meh. I don't like games that are only jump scares because meh. I have seen Zootopia. Any particular reason why Link shouldn't talk? It's unnecessary. His character doesn't require a voice. Every time he opens his damn mouth, it's terrible. In the animated series, in the CDI games, it's bad. He shouldn't talk. Am I a fan of Wallace and Gromit? Yeah, I love Wallace and Gromit, although I do not particularly care for Curse of the Were-Rabbit. It's just a little too silly for me. I don't know about reviewing something that will get 0 eyes. I've already done 2 of them. It was, the first one was, was it Legend of the Crystals? Then there was also, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. Favorite Adult Swim show? Rick and Morty, I'd have to say. I don't really care about Shaun the Sheep, to be honest. No, reviewing Animaniacs isn't going to be hard. I can review Wreck-It Ralph, but not now. How old am I? I'm 22. Can I be a background character in your comics? You can do what you want, I don't care. I've already done 2 reviews that had 5 out of 5. The first one was Gravity Falls, and the second one was Mononoke. I have not played World of Warcraft because I don't want to risk surrendering my life. Do I hate kids with different cartoon opinions? That is a stupid thing to do if you hate someone for their opinion. Okay, the only opinion I would ever hate someone for is if they came right up to my face and said, "Oh, by the way, I hate Jews and everything about Jews and I want Jews to be dead, but that's just my opinion." That would be like, well, fuck you. You know, that's a little different. Which isn't to say that they're not entitled to it, but that won't stop me from hating them. But, you know, if they come up to me and said, "Oh, I hate Gravity Falls," I would say, "Why?" Then they would tell me why, and I would say, like, well, yeah, but this is why you should like it. Well, this is why I like it, more like, not why you should like it. You know, hating someone for their opinion is what idiots do. I just hate children. Do I like Chicken Run? Yes, I do. Quite a bit. In fact, I was going to review that movie, but certain things fell apart. Let me just say this. Don't dump your purse all over Facebook or Twitter. It will backfire on you. What's the new house like? It's good. You know, it's a house. What's my favorite 90s Nick show? I don't know. What's more annoying, Sonic from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog or Link from the Legend of Zelda cartoon? I'd have to say Sonic because there's a lot more of him. Do you feel we're too heavy on nostalgia? Yes. Yes. And that's the thing, is I feel completely, detached from nostalgia, so... Yeah. Am I really a spy? No. Of course not. Not at all. Have I seen Loud House? No. What's my favorite Disney movie? Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know Street Football or Tara Duncan. Probably not. Ever thought of doing a top 10 list? I have done top 10 lists for Channel Frederator, but not on my channel. I did that top... if I were to do top whatever of anything, it would just be a Mini Mondays. Hello, the Gamer Brony. Will I review Harvey Beaks? Yeah, eventually. My thoughts on the Minions? I hate those fucking things. Do I like writing the clones? Or setting the clones? Writing scenes with the clones? Yeah, as long as they fit. You know, I know people were getting tired of them around the Family Guy point. They were starting to get tired of the Clone Saga. But, so I gave it a bit of a rest. But, yeah. Let's just say things are coming. They are happening. Is my clone really a spy? Well, who knows? Do I like Don Bluth movies? To be honest, the only one I've seen is Secret of Nim, and it's, it was good. God damn it, stop talking about Code Lyoko, I swear to God, every time you say that thing, it makes me push it back another week on the schedule. No wonder I won't review it until 86. I own a lot of game consoles. Do I care about regular show ending? Not particularly. I got really tired of it with all the love triangle bullshit, and it started getting very predictable, formula-wise. So, yeah. Did I ever watch a movie that you didn't like, but everyone else loves? Yeah, a lot, actually. And that makes me feel elitist, but, yeah. Why would I add a storyline to the show? Because why would I not do that? You know, I find it entertaining. Favorite Disney villains? I love Judge Frollo. He's a great villain. And, I don't like Scar as a villain. At all, actually. Let's see. Yeah, Frollo, I think, is the best villain, to be honest. Because he's not, like, super powered. He's not really special in any way. He just uses fear to control lives. And I find that very interesting. And the fact that he considers himself to be righteous despite being despite doing such horrible things is very fascinating to me. I did see some things about Milo Murphy's Law. Looks cool. I'll probably check it out. I don't live by myself. I have 2 roommates. It's far too expensive to live by yourself in this area of Canada. Every time you mention Code Lyoko, it keeps getting pushed back. I didn't hear that Kubo and the Two Strings was stolen from Miyazaki, so I have no opinion on that. Nothing. I don't have any thoughts on Galactic Kids Next Door. I thought it was a joke. I'm not particularly skeptical about Samurai Jack Season 5, because I'm fairly certain it's going to be a labor of love, with very, very serious attention to detail. So I'm actually extremely stoked and optimistic for it. If I was to write an animated film, what would the story be? Well, I have a lot of stories, actually, so... yeah. Take too long. How do I feel about Nostalgia Critic? He's fine. I honestly feel he used to be funnier, but I can understand. I mean, he's done his show for a long time. It's hard to be funny. that often. So, yeah. Do I like Daria? I've never seen an actual episode, but I know of it, and to be honest, I don't know if I'd enjoy it. It looks boring. I'm being serious about that Code Lyoko thing. I know that sounds really petty, but the more you ask, the less I want to do it. Because I've got the message. I get it. You want me to review it. It's like poking me in the back of the head every time you do it. It's like, do Code Lyoko. And the pokes just keep getting harder and harder. So I just want to punch everyone in the face who keeps doing that. Biggest animation disappointment? I know there was one that I watched that I thought would be awesome and wasn't. Oh, Hotel Transylvania was pretty disappointing, because it was Gendy Tartakovsky, but it sucked. I haven't seen The Killing Joke, so no. I don't know anything about Ed, Edd and Eddy other than it looks stupid, but I don't have an informed opinion on it. Of course I heard about the Nick reboots. It's kind of hard not to. I haven't watched Beavis and Butthead, no. Again, doesn't look like I'd enjoy it. Do I have any plans for the Pixar movies? Yeah, eventually. I'm not going to be reviewing Ben 10, the reboot. I already said in the TGIS Mini Mondays that that is the last Ben 10 thing I'm doing, and I'm not reviewing the reboot. Unless it's requested so much that I want to kill myself. Not literally, of course, but, you know. I'm not doing it. I'm done with Ben 10. I'm tired of talking about it. If I was challenged to make a film about a cheese shop and were given the budget to do what I wanted, would I accept the challenge? Yes. If I was told I could make a movie about anything, I would do it. Trust me. Do I hate everything? No, you're on the wrong channel. What games did I play growing up as a kid? Legend of Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Donkey Kong Country, Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, yeah, those are the main ones. Yeah, that was most of the main ones. My least favorite character in Gravity Falls was Pacifica. I hated her. Until she sort of had a bit of a redemption, but I still didn't like her. My favorite Final Fantasy game's a tie between 7 and 9. Did I ever do the Wario circuit glitch? I think my brother did, actually. He was better at glitching than I was. Because I was like 6 when we played the game. Any games ruined for me because of people being annoying about it? No, not really, to be honest. Can you see my roommates? No. One of them's asleep because he works graveyard shift, and the other is camera shy, so no. Favorite Pokemon is Eevee. I already explained what my, thoughts are on the new terms of service. I don't have any hopes for the NX. I just want to play the new Zelda game. Yes, I have lived in Canada my whole life. I honestly can't imagine leaving. I love Canada. And this isn't like a Stockholm Syndrome kind of gunpoint to my head North Korea kind of thing. I really do adore Canada. I can't imagine living anywhere else. If I were to make an animated show, what network would I pitch it to? That's a good question, actually. Honestly, probably Adult Swim. I think would be the best home for something what I would do. Next would be Cartoon Network, and then probably FX. The ones I wouldn't want to pitch to would be Disney and Fox, because apparently they're super controlling, from what I've heard. I don't wear makeup, ever. Not at all. The only makeup I would wear is stage makeup. Have I ever played Animal Crossing? Yeah, I love Animal Crossing. We don't have milk bags. Would I ever shave my head? Maybe, I don't know. What about Netflix? What about Netflix? It's Netflix. I used to have it actually, but I didn't use it very much. Do I dislike any fandoms of a particular show? Yeah, the Steven Universe fandom kind of makes me sick to my stomach, to be honest, and has kind of ruined a bit of it for me. The Undertale fandom kind of ruined any chance I would have had to enjoy the game. The Pony fandom kind of sucks ass, too. I'd say those are the ones that come to mind. Am I reading any comic books? No. Can you be a mod? No. If I could go inside any game, what would I choose? This is probably gonna sound weird, but, Silent Hill. I think a good jarring of the senses would be good. I know that sounds fucked up, but, I just think it'd be interesting. Back in middle school, what was a fad? Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon were pretty good. Saying cheese was also a fad as well. Pooperoni was one. Yeah, those are the ones that come to mind. What animated series that's not an anime should air on Toonami? I don't know. What are my thoughts on the new South Park shows? They're still pretty funny. In fact, I like that they're doing season-long stories now. It's interesting. I'm not going to review Dora the Explorer because it's literally not. It's an educational show for babies. There's nothing to say about it. There's nothing to critique. It doesn't have it doesn't have a story or anything like that. Barely even has characters, to be honest. If I had a choice to be in a room filled with people of the fandoms you mentioned, which room would I rather be in? Honestly, the My Little Pony one, because as much as they're creepy sometimes, they do try to foster some friendship between each other, whereas the Steven Universe people just want to really, kill each other, and Undertale is just weird. So, yeah. What attracted me to South Park? I've been watching South Park since I was, 5 years old. So it's just sort of always been part of my life. So, yeah. Favorite R-rated film? I don't know. I don't really watch R-rated films. I don't like Hanna-Barbera at all. In fact, they're one of my least favorite animation companies. Because I realize the history that they make, and I respect them for that, but I just don't like the stuff that they make at all. Would I consider reviewing Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? Yeah, actually, I will eventually. What would I look for in a girlfriend? Just depends. I don't really have a particular preference. No, I'm not going to review Red vs. Blue, because it's not technically anything official, and they didn't ask me to review it, so yeah. Cowboy Bebop? I know people really like it, but I've watched it twice now, and it's interesting, it's got a cool style and everything, but there's something about it that just doesn't really grip me. Any fun memories of the video store? Yes, actually. A lot of Saturday nights when I'd go visit my dad, when he'd pick us up, he'd take us to Rogers to go rent a video and a movie and watch it, and that was fun. Actually, that was a lot of fun, renting stuff with Dad. It was cool. Did I ever have an imaginary friend? No. I did have imaginary worlds, though. I would create huge scenarios with my toys, and I would just play for hours and hours and hours, just making huge stories. A lot of the stories had, they were continuing stories. That was fun. Do I like satire? Yeah, if it's done right. Your thoughts on kids shows' weird obsession with butts? Well, because butts are like, they're sort of a default haha immature funniness thing. They don't have to, they don't have to really make any effort. It's just put a butt on the screen and it's like, So, even SpongeBob's guilty of it, too. Even the good SpongeBob was guilty of it, so, yeah. So, it doesn't bother me all that much, I just don't like it when it's a shortcut for humor. I would review The Killing Joke eventually. I don't know about it anytime recent, though, because everyone reviewed it, so there's really no point in doing it now. Do I love big butts? If they're reasonably sized, I like big butts. I don't have any thoughts on Rooster Teeth at all. I have not seen XXXholic, but I know of it. It's Clamp, so everyone's gonna look anorexic. Can I lie? Yes. I mean, no, I can't lie. Not at all. I have not done the Brave Little Toaster. You might want to actually check through my list of reviews before you ask me if I've done something, because I do have a large playlist of all the reviews I've ever done, so you can just go check. How's my TF2 animation going? Not good. I haven't worked on it in quite a while because I have no time at all to work on it. Have I ever had a dream saga? As in a continuing story over several dream sessions? Yeah, I have actually a lot. Some of them aren't great. I would never say I've had a recurring nightmare, but I have had, like, recurring themes and stories in my dreams. If I have a chance of time travel, what part of time do I want to travel to? I don't know. I kind of like the present, to be honest. I've never done a review of Samurai Jack. I will be doing a review on Cyber 6 fairly soon. God. I will be doing a review of Adventures of Billy and Maddie eventually. No, I don't talk about my dreams, ever. And I don't mean my goals in life, I mean the actual dreams I have when I'm sleeping. I don't talk about them. I don't know, I kinda like Earth. I don't think there's anywhere in space that I'd want to travel. Am I friends with the people at Channel Frederator? I wouldn't call friends necessarily. I mean, I kind of know some of them. But no, we're not on particularly good terms because of how annoying they've been lately. I'm gonna leave Channel Frederator in March, actually. What are my plans for this October horror-based cartoons? I have plans. Yep, I've got it all scheduled. So, yep. You know what? Movie that I hated but was critically acclaimed. I actually didn't like Sleeping Beauty either, or Snow White, or, a lot of the earlier Disney movies I don't particularly care for, but, more recently, A Monster in Paris, because I saw, like, a lot of people were saying it's really creative, really cool and everything, and I watched it, I'm like, this is terrible! Why do people like this? And that's fair, they're entitled to their opinion, but I was just like, I do not see it at all. Cartoon that I hated as a kid but like now? Samurai Jack, I hate to say. I despised it when I was a kid, and now I love it. Would I rather be given a Spooker Wooker or $500? If the Spooker Wooker was made by a fan, like a plushy Spooker Wooker, I would honestly rather have that. Archer, the show doesn't call themselves ISIS anymore because they don't work at ISIS anymore. They're at the Figgis agency. Thoughts on Winnie the Pooh? I don't really have any, to be honest. I don't have any thoughts on Avatar because I haven't seen it yet. That was before Code Lyoko, that was the one that kept getting pushed off the schedule because you guys wouldn't stop asking for it. What other Cartoon Network show should get new episodes for Adult Swim? I don't know. Can't really think of any. Thoughts on Flash cartoons? As long as they're well done, it's fine. I don't really have any particular thoughts on Mickey Mouse. Yes, of course you can send me stuff in the mail. Well, technically to my P.O. box. It's still open, I still pay for it. So, yeah, I mean, it's always there if you guys want to send me stuff. I got that lovely necklace / bracelet. I got the 3DS games. I got that box full of awesome stuff. I love getting stuff. Favorite Blue Sky movie? Well, I hate all of them, but I'd say the first Ice Age is probably their best. The first convention I ever went to was Anime Revolution, and it was in 2013, I think. It was kind of fun. Okay, yeah, you too as well. I don't usually do that, but you guys are being pretty annoying. Okay, anyway. Do I play Pan? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't normally ban people, but they were starting to get annoying. So, yeah. No, sorry, but none of you guys can be mods. I don't need a mod. I mean, if I was like, if I had like 10,000 people watching, I might need a mod, but, trust me, I can manage this on my own. Fun. Now I have to be doing that. Any upcoming games I might play? I have no time to play video games right now. At all. Why do I seem so sad? I'm not sad. I'm just tired, and unfortunately I don't like answering repetitive questions. So when the majority of the things asked on here is will I review this, it's unfortunately it's tiring because I have a schedule all filled out, and I just don't like answering that question a million times. So yeah. Do I like Overwatch? No, I haven't. Well, it's not that I don't like it, I just haven't played it. It's fine. If trolls want to come and be stupid and annoying, that's fine. It's just, I don't know. That one was getting on my tits a little bit. What's my favorite holiday? Halloween, definitely. It's not technically bullying, okay? It's not bullying, it's just being annoying. Well, that would be on the condition that I had friends. So no, I don't, actually. I don't have a PS4. And no, I haven't watched One Punch Man. Kumo, what are you doing? Do I hate modern pop songs? I don't hate them, like, exclusively. I just don't like most of them. I have not been to college. I'd like to go to university and get a degree in film arts, but I can't afford it, and I don't have the time. I was actually considering doing a mini Mondays on the Overwatch animated shorts. I might, actually. Do I have a favorite cult film? Not really, no. If I was trapped on a deserted island and was stuck on there with an animated character, who would it be? I'd like to say Wander from Wander Over Yonder. He'd keep my spirits up. What do I use to keep posters up without damaging the poster or the wall? Well, the truth is that I don't. I use staples because I'm lazy as fuck. I know I should use, like, wall tack, but that had disastrous results at my old house. So no, I just use staples. What's my natural hair color? This color. It's very dark blonde. I'm gonna get my hair done soon so that it's not, like, gross. You've been hanging out with a gamer girl resiliently after class. How can I tell if she likes me? Just fucking ask her, okay? A woman isn't a... Well, some of them are. I was gonna say a three-headed castrating man-beast. Some of them can be. But seriously, if you want to know if someone likes you, just ask them. Do I like Tim Burton? I like some of the things he's done. I've never met him personally, though. Would I rather have the power to eat metal or drink sand? That's kind of insane, but I guess eat metal, because if I ever got trapped under something, I could just eat my way out, I guess. Drinking sand doesn't really have, particular use. Do I like candy? Love candy. It just depends on... I like chocolate. Any type of chocolate's good. It's just weird candies I don't really like weird foreign candies. Unfortunately, I have a fear of food poisoning, so anything that's sort of iffy to me, I just don't really care for. But you can't really go wrong with chocolate, to be honest. What would I do if I was stuck with my favorite animated character? I just said Wander would be a good one. Would it be difficult to send me a really, really big box of things? No. I mean, when you send a large thing to a P.O. box, they put a little slip in the box just saying, hey, there's a big-ass package for you. So, yeah. It wouldn't be a problem. What's my favorite Pixar short? Probably Jerry's Game. It's quite funny. I quite like that one. How old am I? I'm 22. Who are the most annoying child characters? What's her name from Final Fantasy Unlimited was pretty annoying. She was quite annoying. Basically, pretty much any child is annoying. When they're not the main character, as in, like, if there are adults and there are children in the show, that's, quite annoying. Would I date Leela or Fry? I don't know. Probably neither, to be honest. What's in my hand? Oh, it's a glasses cleaner. I'm just fucking with it. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock here now, so you guys, just ask any final questions, comments, whatever. How long have I had my cats? Hanabi is... Yeah, she's 3.5, and Kumo actually just turned 2 years old on the 25th. So I've had Kumo for about 2 years, and yeah, Hanabi for like 3 years. Who's my least favorite person on the Guy with the Glasses website? I've only really watched Nostalgia Critic and Linkara, to be honest, so I don't know. Who's my favorite Powerpuff villain? Him, actually. Am I allowed to use footage for a video from my channel? DM me on Twitter about that. I will, and just be more specific, please. So, do I have a Skype? Yes, but it's for business purposes only. What movie was panned that I liked? UHF. A lot of people really hated it. Like, the critics hated that movie, and I actually really like UHF because I don't take it seriously. Favorite DreamWorks movie? Prince of Egypt. No, I don't have the time to watch Doctor Who, and I'm not interested in it. Do I hate girly stuff? Not necessarily. I mean, I love stuff that's, like, really cute and adorable, for the most part. But, like, overt girliness? Yeah, I don't really care for it. I haven't seen The Loud House yet. Would I do a paid review? No. If someone was going to pay me for my opinion, as in, like, they came to me and was like, we'll give you $50,000 to do a positive review of our shitty game, I'd be like, no. Nope. Nope. Truth can't be bought. Or at least my truth can't be bought. Is there anything I'd really like to review but haven't found time to? No, not really. Do I think DreamWorks is going downhill? Maybe. I don't know. Am I thinking about getting Gravity Falls Journal 3? If I could afford it, I would get it, but I can't afford it right now. Do I like Lilo and Stitch? Yeah, it was pretty good, from what I remember. Do I watch Family Guy? Sort of. I mean, I don't, like, keep up to date with it, but I do watch it, technically. I would bring Wander into my world. Because Wander is fucking awesome. Okay, I think that is good. I have to get back to work on this week's episode. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, you guys. And I'm sorry if I was a bit tired this time. But, yeah. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed tomorrow's review. And I will see you next week for a Sol Plays live stream. And I'm just gonna let you know right now that it will be later. Because of the new work schedule, my streams are gonna have to be pushed back time-wise. But, yeah. So, it's gonna be a little bit later than normal, but still be good. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.